Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, it's first time watching. My name is A.Nicole. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. So in today's video, we are going to dig into this guy and try out some of the products I received. I did get 2 palettes, but I'm going to try out the Ipsy Beauty Fireside palette. And then I'm going to use the Lovecraft Beauty blush palette. I'm going to skip the complex culture. I want to do a wear test for this, and it's evening, so it's way too late for me to try that out. And then I'm going to try my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lip, and this is in the shade Crush. I am definitely missing a product. I don't remember what it was. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm missing something. I don't remember. Oh, this brow crap. Well, I didn't do my brows. I just remembered that. So let's go ahead and give this guy a try. This is brow powder. I've never used a brow powder before. And then it comes with just a little brow brush that has a spoolie on one side and a brush on the other side. So I start out just by brushing the hairs to the side, and then I don't really know how to use this. Okay, so as I was saying before my child busted in the door, this is definitely like a product that you want to use if you don't want to do a lot. I mean, like, it's just a powder. It looks like it's doing something. It's definitely not what I always use pencil, so it's definitely not what I'm used to. But it's definitely doing something. Okay, so it is definitely not going to be like my go-to product or anything, but I mean, it works. I have fuller brows now. It's a little harder, like I usually outline and then fill in. It's a little harder to fill them in with just this. But I mean, it added some pigment. So I feel like this is like a product you want to use if you want like something simple, something like more just natural looking than your typical like drawn on brows. So my brows definitely look thinner than they do when I use a pencil. So I mean, I like it, yeah. Let's move on to the eyes. Again, I'm using the Ipsy Beauty Fireside palette. This is only the second palette that I have from them, and I got both from Ipsy. I believe I got the Enlightened palette as an add-on. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so very neutral palette. Is it focusing? There we go. Alright, so I don't know. Alright, we're going to start in the crease. And I think I'm going to take the shade S'mores, which is this shade here in the middle. It's like, I don't know, looks like brown, but with like a red tint. So we're just going to pop that in the crease. Okay, so that definitely has some pigment. Also has a little bit of fallout. Nothing fell out on my face. There's just a little fallout in the pan. So next, I don't really know what I want to do. I mean, there's really nothing. I think to start, I am going to lay a color down on the lid. because this is mostly a, it's mostly shimmer palette. Why couldn't I think of the word? It's mostly a shimmer palette. So there's not many mattes. I mean, it's a very small palette. So, I mean, there's really not a whole lot to like work with. So I think I'm gonna lay down just some of this Snow Bunny so that I just have a light shade to work with on the bottom. Well, underneath the shimmers. That one had a ton of fallout. Alright, so I have a very, very simple base to work with. I have like a brown and then I have a light shade on the lid. There's really only like 2 colors in this palette, so everything else is browns. There is red and green, so very Christmas colors. I just dug my lid onto the red by accident. Typical. And then we just have these 2 shades here. One is brown and one is like a champagne shade. So I think I'm going to do the red and the green. I, however, don't know what I'm going to do with them. First, before I do that, I am going to use some hot cocoa just to add some depth on the outer corner. Alright, so that didn't really give me the amount of depth I wanted. It kind of, it's too close to my transition shade of S'mores, which is the one in the middle. So I'm going to go in with this black ice with just a small amount to see if I can make it a little bit deeper. Alright, so black ice definitely deepened it a little bit more. The 2 shades mixed together, I honestly like a lot. So I think I'm going to use Evergreen on the inner part of the lid and then go in with some hoodie. Is this how I want to do this? No. Okay, so I'm not going to do a split shade. I am going to put hoodie on the top lid. On the top lid. And then I'm going to run Evergreen on the lower lash line. I am, however, going to place some Snow Bunny down first, just as a base, and then add the shimmer on top. So we're going to do that. I think that sounds like a much better idea than what I was going to do. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll see how it looks. Okay, so this is definitely like more of like a toned down look, red and green. But I kind of look like a watermelon. It's okay. And then I went ahead and added the shade Nippy to the inner corners. I'll say Nippy and below zero, but below zero really doesn't look that shimmery when I put it on my hand. So, okay guys, so next we're gonna move on to blush. So these are the shades I have to choose from. So I have two pinks and a peach. Althea, Dauphine, and Oscalia. I'm reading them upside down, so hopefully that's right. I don't know. It's between Althea and Dauphine. Honestly, I like the peach, but I don't know if peach, I want to do peach with, I'm just going to go with the pink, the light pink. So we're going to put Althea on the cheeks. It does have a mirror. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't want to blind you. But it's really skinny, so I'm just going to use my regular mirror. So this is what we're going to go with. I really can't tell this even, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm not going anywhere. If I'm being completely honest with you, I'm going to record another video and that's about it. So for highlight, I'm just going to use my Too Faced Canary Diamond, Diamond Light, I think this is. I don't know. I got this from BoxyCharm a while ago. It does say it's good for 18 months, so I want to get my use out of it. It's a really good highlighter. Alright, and then when I apply my highlighter, I tend to make a C shape from where I put my blush above it and then up to above my eyebrow. Put a little bit on my nose, a little bit on a Cupid's bow, and that's it. I keep it like simple. I don't like to apply a lot. Like I want that sheen there, but I don't want it to be a lot. Lastly, we have lips. And there it is. Okay. I moved a lot of stuff around, so it kind of disappeared. Alright, so again, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the shade Crush, which is like a light pink, which honestly, I'm kind of glad I went with the blush I did because the peach would have clashed with this a little bit. Okay, so that honestly, so I tried another lipstick from her, but I got it from Allure, and this feels like a different formula. So I wasn't sure if the one that I used before was expired because it looked real dry on my lips. It went into every single crease. It didn't feel like it put any moisture. It just felt like it sucked the life out of my lips. So this feels better. I'll see what it's like when it dries down. Once again, I'm looking for setting spray. All right, so I found the one I used last time. This is the NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. Again, it's not my favorite, but it's what's here, so we're gonna use it. I know I do have new Urban Decay all-nighter setting sprays somewhere because this is, I always get the samples. So this is a sample of the all-nighter primer. I got a sample of it with this, but I was trying to use my old ones first. My old ones seem to have disappeared. They're not even in the drawer with the rest of the setting sprays and primers and stuff. So I don't really know. Anyways, let's get back to the products in this box. So this palette, it works. I think it retails for $15, which honestly isn't bad for a 9-pan palette. Like I said, you can see from what I created. I mean, the shimmers are a little bit more muted, which honestly isn't bad. There is pigment. They are buildable. I did build it up. I put 2 layers of the shimmers on so that it made it a little bit more colorful. It will probably be a lot better with a base, but I always forget to use a base. I'm never going to remember. Let's just be honest. I'm never going to remember to use a base. The mattes do have fallout, so just be careful. That's about it. I mean, it's a decent palette for $15, honestly. Would I go out and buy it? Probably not this specific one, but AB Beauty does have more colorful palettes, so I definitely want to give those a try. This one just, it's too neutral for my liking. I have so many neutral palettes. I just don't really want another one. I do like, however, that they do have the 2 colors in there. I just wish that there was like another matte like color, not just all browns. That's really the only complaint that I have. I mean, every product I've ever used has fallout, so it's to be expected now at this point. So the lipstick, let's go back to that. My lips are a little dry. I did add moisture to them earlier, and before I started. However, I can see like my dry skin on my lip, but it doesn't look as bad as it did the last time I used it. So I think the other one I had was expired. So I mean, right now it's kind of sticky. real sticky. So it may dry down a little bit more. We'll see. Right now it doesn't look bad. Honestly, it doesn't look bad on my lips, so I'm not going to complain about it. The brow stuff, again, it works. I mean, my brows are more filled in. I don't think it works as well if you want to do the full outline of your brows. I think a pencil works better for that. However, it is something that I can use, and that was the $1 Billion Brow 60 Second of Beautiful Brows. So, I mean, it does fill it in. It didn't take me that long. So if that's something that you're looking for, just something to fill in your brows, then this is a decent product. The blush, I don't really know what to say about a blush palette. I mean, unless it has 0 pigments, I mean, it's doing what it's supposed to do. It added some pink or shimmer or shade to my cheeks. And that's all the products I tried from the bag. So, I mean, overall, I'm happy with the bag. I mean, I got these 3 products. Well, the 4 products I used. This one I paid $3 for, but these were a part of my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, so I paid $25. So I mean, right here, there's 3 products that work that are more than the value of the bag box, whatever you want to call it. I did get another palette. Okay, everything keeps falling. I did get another palette, but I didn't want to try it today because I have used Wander Beauty before in a video. So I think I would just do that in its own video. I think I also have a eyeliner to try from them. I just realized I did not put on any eyeliner or mascara. I don't think I'm going to do eyeliner. However, oh, I didn't even know this was here. We're going to just use this L'Oreal mascara that's sitting here. I don't even remember which one this is. If I'm being completely honest with you. I don't know. I got this from BoxyCharm. I don't remember which one it is. But I remember it not being too terrible, so let's just do this. Okay, that's as good as I'm going to get. I don't know. For whatever reason today, I'm having a really hard time. I also have a really hard time getting to my lower lash line, but today it's just like awful. So I'm just not even going to bother. I did get some color on there. Definitely gave me some length on the top. Again, I don't remember which one this is. It might be like Boss Babe or something. I don't know. But it was sitting here. And I already set my face. I'm not going to do it again. But I do think that mascara is kind of necessary. I don't know. I feel like if you could give me 2 products to use forever, I'll probably choose mascara and lipstick. Because I feel like you can get away with not having anything else. And you can honestly use lipstick as like a blush. I wouldn't use it on your eyes. But you could use it as a blush if you really wanted to. But yeah. So that's all I have. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, please be sure to give me that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with new videos. I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a good rest of the day. Bye now.